This movie was great. It's about a dude that gets a letter from his father, so he goes to visit him. His father abandoned him at a very young age, 5 years old, and he wanted to see what his father wanted. So he goes there, and his father is a bit of a douche. Calls him names, calls him the C word, makes fun of him for apparently dressing like a woman, and just kind of ignores him when he talks to him sometimes. He tries to impress him by mentioning two modern day rappers called Chance the Rapper and Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick has some controversies, but I don't really care about that because I don't really listen to music. And Chance the Rapper, I don't really know anything about him. Of course, the dude doesn't know who they are, so he mentions an older singer, Elton John, to try and act like he and Elton John are best friends. The dad calls his bluff and pretends that he's friends with Elton John too, and is about to call him, and he admits his lie. Eventually, they get in a big argument because they've been doing nothing. They've just been talking, him being kind of passive aggressive, making mean comments, or really just not doing anything of value. Just it being a very awkward tension between the two, which is entertaining in a movie form, but in real life, it doesn't work for them for obvious reasons because they've done nothing. It's been a day or two, and what have they done? So, of course, he gets in an argument with him, and eventually he tries to kill him and has a heart attack. We find out later that that was not actually his dad. It was a best friend of his dad that got betrayed. And now his dad is locked in the basement right under his feet. And he never knew. And then the movie just gets even crazier from there. Eventually he has to go to the bathroom after his dad gets tortured a little bit. And he's like, hey, I need to go to the bathroom before I go. And he tries to go. And one of Gordon, the fake dad's friends, is taking a shit. They don't say why he's there, but I'm assuming since they're all good friends that maybe he just stopped by to go to the bathroom. But it is kind of weird because he was like, I'm gonna go get him. And then the next time we see, he's already there, but the dude that was torturing his dad isn't. So he just went and got nobody, but his friend was already there. It doesn't make sense why he's there. Kills him in a very brutal way, tries to escape, and here he is. He just drove here. I don't get how Dandy got there that fast. Of course, the rest of the movie is pretty good too. Goes and kills the final best friend by, like this very long winded thing of him trying to get into a hotel, but all the other places are rented out. So he distracts him and gets them keys. And he annoyed the prostitute earlier, so she's still mad at him. So she grabs him and holds him and just lets the dude stab him in the chest. Like multiple times. And she's just standing there. But she draws the line once he puts, something in the dude's face and he falls. And now that she thinks he's dead, she's perfectly fine with being an accessory to someone getting the absolute shit beat out of them, but not murder. Like he literally said he was going to kill him too. Sometimes it's just an expression, but I wouldn't think from that crazy dude it was, especially when he's stabbing him in the chest multiple times. Also has a lot of dark humor, which was pretty funny at times. He popped his tires earlier, so he crashes, and that scene's pretty funny when he starts talking to him. And then the movie ends with him going to his real dad, he doesn't seek any medical attention after all the stab wounds he took. And both him and his dad die. At least that's what I think happened. Some people think they survived, but he had serious wounds, and instead of going to the hospital, he went back to his dad. However far that was, doesn't have a car, so he walked there. And his dad was already, pretty injured from earlier, and they're just sitting there. Clearly, super weak. So I think it's obvious that they both died. It would be cool if they didn't, but I seriously doubt it. And even if they did survive, it would be a very unnecessary sequel. Yeah, that's about it.